exactly where I want to be, back in the kitchen with Mairlyn. So we had the lesson on all the different wheat, and we talked about oats. That's where we left off.
That's right.
We're going to use those oats and make some blueberry
oat squares.
Blueberry oat
squares. I know, because blueberries are in season, and I'm from BC, and these are BC blueberries.
Oh, they're the best.
I really like them. They're juicy, and they're plump, and they're fabulous, and they're so good for you.
Yes, they are.
So this actually is a treat that's actually heart healthy, good for your eyes, your brain. I mean, honestly, you don't even have to feel bad that you're eating it.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to make the blueberry sauce first.
Okay.
And I've got it in two parts. So I was going to ask you my skill testing question. Do you measure blueberries in a glass ingredient or a cup ingredient that you can't see through? Tick tock, tick tock, tick
this
tock,
one.
tick. Good for you!
Oh, I thought it was wrong.
No, you're right. It's a dry ingredient.
Right.
Okay, so I already measured 4 cups, so just dump them in there.
Oh, good.
And 4 cups is 2 of those packages that you get in the grocery store.
Okay.
Or when you go to the farmer's market, you can get them as well. Okay,
Perfect.
and then I want you to squeeze the lemon juice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar. This is a really tart kind of a filling, because there's going to be sugar in the bottom, and I don't want you to have over sweet. Because you know what? Sugar acts like saturated fat in your arteries. It causes them to clog as well.
Right.
So we want to reduce the sugar as much as possible. Okay, so when you get all your lemon juice, do you measure it in a this one or this one?
In a this one.
That's so good.
Because it's a liquid.
You're so.
I listen to you sometimes.
I'm so happy.
Yes.
You know, because as a home ec teacher, that's one of my things. So measure it out. Don't just dump it in. And we should have a 1/4 cup.
Okay.
And remember, we talked about the last time that you needed to have. Okay, this isn't a 1/4 cup.
Nope.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, so at home, do it right.
I got no
okay?
more. I don't
this
know.
is just the
use
pretend
it.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Oh, look, there was a 1/4 cup
At
in
home,
there.
follow the instructions
Yes,
properly.
please do, especially with the lemon juice, okay? And then you're going to boil it for about 10 minutes, like a gentle boil, kind of like you're making jam.
It smells so nice
doesn't
and
it smell
sweet,
good?
though.
If you got a facial, I think that might be good for you. You know,
think
the
so.
antioxidants from the blueberries. And then you're going to mix 2 tablespoons of cornstarch with 2 tablespoons of water. Whisk that together. Don't put it on the stove; it'll beat. And then, and here's a little home ec tip: when you're using blueberries, don't put this on the counter, or you'll have to, you know, sandblast them. So put it on a plate.
Very true.
And then you just wash the plate. Isn't that so smart? Okay,
They
good.
really do stain a lot.
They really do.
But
There was no
worth it.
applause. I think your audience died. Anyway, so that was a good
Is
tip.
this thing on?
This is,
It
yeah.
was a very
Hello. It is.
I liked it. I appreciated it.
Okay, dump that in there. Now
Hard
this,
up here.
this should have been
In here?
This should have been boiling longer, because you only want to get 2 cups. If you don't make more, it's going to be gooey. So just dump it in.
The bottom line is we're
gonna
doing
pretend
everything wrong.
Yeah, we're doing
That's
everything
okay.
wrong. So you
This
boil the
TV.
ah.
Oh, sorry. Did I do that?
I'm going to die.
3rd-degree burns. Never had that on the show before.
Oh, good,
It's a good
one. No, it's okay. I'm a cook. Nothing hurts me.
You
anyway,
couldn't even pretend that didn't happen. Huh?
No, I didn't, because
You
it was
couldn't
like
play it off.
no, it was pain.
It's
Anyway,
on
okay, so we'll just take that off. Okay, then you would pour it in this jar. I'm not even getting danger pay on here. Anyway, okay, so this is what it looks like. You got to leave this in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, because it should look kind of like jam. So now we're going to do, and you really need a food processor to make this. If you don't have one, get someone to buy you one. This is a Cuisinart. Don't buy it yourself. Get it somebody else.
Part of the recipe.
Okay, it's part of the recipe. Yes, get one. So you've made the flour with those oats. Oh, so there's 3 cups of oats, and in the recipe on your side and on my side it says divided. It means don't dump the whole thing in. So you put a cup in, and then we're adding oat bran, and we're adding brown sugar, which is like a brick.
Yeah, that's what it
And
does.
then we're adding some cinnamon.
Okay.
And then we're going to pulse this all together. Do we have enough time for me to finish?
I think so.
Okay, 1 minute. Na 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 na. Whoa! Okay, don't do that. Anyway. And then we're going to add the canola oil, because we don't want to kill anybody. This is low saturated fat, and this is a heart healthy recipe. And now we're going to pulse it again. Pulse, 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 pulse. And then, whoop, I turned it on. And then
we're almost there.
We're almost there. We can do it. And then we're adding
like 30 seconds?
the rest of. Oh, I can do this. We're going to add the rest. Are they scared? Don't be afraid. I'm a trained professional. Okay. All right. And then you take it off here. You add half. Open, get the blueberries. Quick.
Okay.
Okay. Quick.
I'm scared.
No, not those ones. These ones.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want to hurt you, though. Like,
No, you won't. No, these are cold. Okay.
Good.
So. And then
So you do half on the bottom of the tray.
Yeah. And then half
put
on
your
top.
blueberries inside.
Right.
And then half on top.
And then you spread it out and you bake it in the oven, and it looks like that.
That's
and now,
how it's gonna look.
Yeah, there's only makes 3. I'm kidding. I ate the rest of them anyway. And yeah. It's like I usually bring all this stuff here. It's like, oh, these are really good. Anyway, I'm eating them.
How long do you bake that for?
About 40 minutes, and then you just put the rest on top. But the thing
Okay.
is that if you serve it warm, they don't stick together so well, so you have to serve it in a bowl.
Yeah.
But if there's enough left over for the next day,
Yeah.
then you can totally do them as a square, and they freeze really well too.
You know what's
So there
funny?
you
After
go.
we rush through that, they're like,
Yeah?
hey, you guys, I get extra time.
Oh,
we
thanks
want
for
to talk
telling
about
us now.
What'd you have for breakfast? How many of those squares
We
did you
could
eat
talk
this
about my
morning?
hernia. No, you want to talk
We
about that?
could,
No,
but, I don't
that's
know.
a bit
It
iffy.
just cooked, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
You know what?
whatever.
Let's go to
Okay,
break.
Okay, good.
Yeah. We'll be right back.